Sorry for the silence, but welcome to God of Crunch. It is what I'm calling it. Welcome back to God of War. If you're wondering why the gap, if you keep up with my streams, I'm not gonna do a whole big explanation. I explained it in the 5th episode of Spider-Man. So if anyone who watches this on YouTube and you're curious about like why I'm mentioning being gone for a bit, you could just go check out the beginning of that video and you'll get all caught up, But while you're there, I highly suggest going back to episode 1 and just watching all the way through. Pretty sure the first episode's only an hour, which is interesting for me. I try and do 3-hour streams for when I start a new series. Like, I'll probably do that for Spider-Man Miles Morales when I'm done with Spider-Man. Series, I don't know about the Uncharted's. Those are kind of a special case because there's 5 of them that I'm going to get through. I am currently trying to get a good setup on my computer, a way to view the stream and the chat at the same time. So I zoomed in a bit because I have a little bit of a vision trouble in my right eye, and with the chat on the right side of the computer, I have just a little trouble reading it sometimes. So I'm trying to just zoom in because I do want to be able to see the stream, because sometimes issues go wrong where stuff is not loading, and since I'm also sort of watching it, it gives me a good idea of what you guys are seeing. I have no clue where we were, and I just got done doing Spider-Man a little bit ago, and there's always going to be that gap between playing these, so there's a big gap in this one because there's the gap of not playing it for a bit, and then there's the gap of me just playing a completely different game that has semi-similar controls. And by semi, I mean it's literally just walk and look around are the same buttons. Other than that, nothing's the same. Alright, I think I got everything all perfect and situated. Actually, can I go to settings? Gameplay video. View controls. Alright, I'm gonna just sit here, look at the controls for a second. Okay. So triangle is to summon the axe. I'm actually left to R. Okay, so that's my aiming. Block and parry is R1. Sheath, unsheath, okay, quick turn. Move, okay, click down for sprint. So R2 is not my sprint button anymore. Oh, okay, so the middle is the map. Okay. Pause menu, obviously. The share button is useless in games, which is good because I need it for streams. My heavy attack, light attack, so those are my attack buttons. Square is Atreus. Circle is my interact. X is my dodge. Camera and lock on enemy, I guess. interesting. I'm just gonna kind of like visualize it with my hand without actually clicking, because if I hit circle, well, I bet I could click. Yeah, I think I could click all these, but options and the map. So look around, sprint. Where's that? Evade, actually call, sun. Okay. Period block X. I'm trying to like imagine just like a fight scenario in my head. This might take a second, so I apologize for the wait. Yeah, this shouldn't happen anymore. It's just, I don't know. There's something about this game's controls that are just kind of, they're a little abnormal compared to, like, most games have very similar controls. Like it's kind of like how on computer, how the standard and the like universal like movement keys are shift to run, control to crouch, WASD for your basic movements, and space. Like that is the controls. For some reason Minecraft switched it up and made control your sprint, and your crouch is shift. I obviously went in and switched that. And it's also funny how when I'm telling someone what to do in Minecraft on PlayStation, I'll be like, "Oh yeah, go shift click or right click." I'm talking like I'm a PC gamer when I'm console. For Minecraft at least. Which does, in this, if you like think about it, it does make sense for me personally because I grew up playing PC Minecraft like back in the early days. Because the only game I was allowed to play on PlayStation due to my dad having like violent games like God of War, because I remember him playing that when I was little. Jeez, I have such fond memories of my dad playing God of War. Those games kick ass. Like obviously not this one, it wasn't even out back in like early 2000s. But the only game I was allowed to play on PlayStation at the time was Lego Batman 1, the video game, which is why I have such fond memories of it compared to other Lego games. It's just the only game I was able to play. Very similar to how I would play Lego games later as I got older, and probably would even still nowadays, is go through all the story, go out, get a couple characters, and then spend all my time in the character customizer. I think it's the artist in me who just loves creating characters and having such an easy way to do it. Because trying to do it on paper is a pain, like I can get proportions wrong, but if it's in a game that's got presets that I can just, like Legos, you got the pieces. It's kind of one of the reasons I keep Legos around in real life. I enjoy building, to be honest. Now my Lego setup is a bit of a wreck, but I actually built a shelf to fix that. I have wood shop. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure I got the controls memorized, but I'm waiting for an update that I have going on in the background on PlayStation. I had found a setting that will tell me give me the notification on my phone, but it was a very temporary thing. Like, it normally wouldn't let me do this, but a little bit of finagling, messing around with the PlayStation app and PlayStation, so it will be done in like a minute or two. I probably should have waited to start the stream afterwards, but I was getting a little bit anxious. I'm like, I need to start the stream now. For those who know about like the God of War games, like what would you guys say your favorite game out of the four? Not including, I think, the like PSP games and stuff. I'm not saying like they don't count. I'm just saying like because they're not like the big mainstream ones. So, and I'm not talking like visuals, how it looks, because obviously this one kicks them all, like kicks ass out of all of them. Yeah, there was the PS3 remaster for 1 and 2, and then there was the PS4 remaster for 3. I want a remaster of a remaster. So the ultimate remaster. Because imagine God of War 1 on PS4. Oh my god, that'd be immaculate. Yeah, I'm excited for 5. Very excited for Ragnarok. Very cool. Very cool. I got my personal theories about stuff. I'm excited to see more of the Norse gods. Um, Now, I sadly don't remember how I like went about this game with spoilers. I think the way I went about it like is how I'm doing Spider-Man, how I might give hints, I might give nods, I'll talk especially with Spider-Man, I'll give my little nerdy responses and give like the backstory if like they mention it, like in Spider-Man they mentioned like Otto had a pair of goggles from when he did like nuclear fusion crap when he was younger. And I had mentioned how in the comics and the classic like 90s or 80s Spider-Man cartoon show, that's how his arms got fused to him. You know, he was messing around, you know, had the arms to give him extra safety, and they got fused due to an accident. So it's like that's what I'll do. It wouldn't spoil anything because it is literally just a nerdy fact about Spider-Man. So in this case, I think I'll spoil gameplay, like mechanics. Like I definitely spoiled the axe recall and how it works like Thor's hammer. That I'm not gonna worry about. But I will worry about big shit like certain characters that will pop up. Like how the stranger we fought in episode 1 is Balder, which isn't a spoiler. We find that out later in technically episode 1 part 1.5. Just got asked a very odd question. Very random. I was just asked by a friend about how I feel about my opinion on bagels in general. Give it either short or long explanation why. So I'll give my explanation and like how I feel about bagels on stream right now while I'm waiting for this update, which is so close to being done. I am so sorry. The first 14 minutes of this stream are going to be the most boring crap. But, you know, sometimes, like, streams on the internet, like, you'll see a Markiplier stream where he's just kind of chilling, waiting for people to, you know, show up to the stream. So, you know, chilling, chatting. So I'm trying to, not very good with words. So my opinion on bagels is I like them. I like a lot of different types of bagels. My go-to is of course always a plain bagel, but I like everything bagel. I'll go for cinnamon raisin bagel. I like that. I think I haven't had many bagels outside of that. Bagel types. Yeah. The other two types I've had, or one of them's just a color variation, but the other type I had directly relates to this. New York bagels are the best. New York has the best bagels and pizza, hands down. Don't care what anyone tells me. To me, they are wrong. They're good. And if you can't have bread or for whatever reason, I feel bad for you. You are missing out. And you know what that has to do with like the types I've had is an egg bagel. I do really like an egg bagel. I seriously can't think of anything else. I also like cream cheese on my bagel. I don't just like a thin spread of butter like you put on a piece of toast maybe. I'm talking I want to take like crap tons. Like the way it is in my house is we have bagels. Oh, we don't have cream cheese. Oh, we have cream cheese. But we don't have bagels. There's a very small window of when we have both in the house. And it usually doesn't last long because I use a crap ton of cream cheese because that's how you eat a bagel. You want a bagel with cream cheese. Actually, no, you want cream cheese with a bagel. That's basically how you eat a bagel. It's like pizza. You fold it in half. Unless it's like a really tiny slice, of course, when you can't fold it in half or else it will break. But you fold pizza in half. If you get a super greasy, drippy piece, it like fixes that. And if you get a like super long piece where it starts to get thin, like bite off the edge first and then fold it because it will just be annoying. But like, there's certain ways to do things. But cream cheese flavors. I think I've had a pecan cream cheese, strawberry, pineapple. Not everything. Not cinnamon. Oh, vegetable cream cheese. I like. I haven't had a cream cheese I don't like. I have my favorites. Like strawberry cream cheese is one of my favorites. I do enjoy just a plain bagel with a little bit of fruitiness. Well, and with how much cream cheese I use, a lot. But compared to the bagel, yeah. But, yeah, no. That's something we used to do sometimes when I used to live at my grandparents' house, where super early in the morning, my grandfather and my dad would just head up to the closest bagel shop in New York, and then come back, and by the time they would get back, it'd be breakfast time, and we'd have bagels. We'd also around the living room, the table. Maybe my grandmother would make some bacon, eggs, sausage. We'd just have a big breakfast, and I do miss it. I enjoy family gatherings a shit ton. Even if it's something small like going over to my grandparents' house for a birthday party or anything. I do miss the days when we had such big Christmas parties that there was just tons of people. And hearing like stories from my dad when he was a kid, he said like you could barely walk around the house, which I wish I could have seen that. That would have been so much fun. I'm a little antisocial, got a little social anxiety, but I like family gatherings because family. I'm comfortable around them. And also the update is done, so I'm gonna mentally run over the controls again. I will probably die again. And I was so close to doing a no death playthrough. Like, I don't know what part was just kicking my ass last time, but it was. Just helping a friend with a personal question. And the personal question is, I forgot to type out my response to how I feel about bagels. Because I know they're not going to watch the stream. They're like, oh, you stream? I'm like, yeah. They're like, cool. I probably won't watch them because you're lame. And they so far have not watched the stream. Trust me, I've looked into it. They don't watch my streams. Yes, this is such an interesting screen, by the way. I mean, it is actually a little interesting to be honest, because yeah, you got the controller, but you also got a mountain, so it's like it's keeping in theme. So it's not. They could have just done a plain gray screen. They could have just done a plain black screen, and it would have been fine because all the writing's in white. but it's cool. I'm gonna go see what what other settings I can mess around with. Credits, no. Accessibility, photo mode, video, audio. I'm gonna make sure. Headphones mode, stereo only. I do have my headphones in, plugged in my controller, so I might wanna. I'll turn that on. See what it's like. Subtitles are on. We're good. That's good. That's good. Video settings. Resolution. I think we're good there. Oh yeah, camera. What camera? Oh, that is. Oh my God, that is so many. Aim assist is on. Thank God. I'm stupid. I am like the fact that I even know how to stream, I'm gonna say I wouldn't say effectively. Okay, I would say semi-effectively though, because I can get a stream started, I can play the game, I can keep things running, like technically wise, with like the games and shit. But when it comes to wait, no, I'm trying to get my sentence right. Yeah, I could do all that, but I wouldn't say I am running a very effective stream where I've got like the best shit going and like I have the most optimal set. Like, no, I am stupid. I am. Anyone who's seen my other streams, I've mentioned it probably a bunch. I am an absolute, like, beyond crappy, stupid, no clue what the hell I'm doing with computers. Technology, I just suck at. It's kind of weird for my generation because, you know, my generation was growing up with it. Not as much as, like, my parents, because they literally grew up when the internet came out. But, like, when it started getting, like, big, like, I was one of those kids. I don't know, like, it's not like I didn't use it. No, I was a kid. I watched Sky Does Minecraft on YouTube. Watched old Survivor games, parkour maps, him talking about butter for an hour. I did all that stuff. Lol. God, I haven't mentioned, like, my Sky Does Minecraft days in forever. I don't even think he's called that anymore. But, it never hooked me. I also saw something where like a research. I'm gonna start the game, but continue talking about this. Yeah, I'm gonna continue. Where I was talking about like people in my age group of like 18, 17, people who were born around early 2000s ish, like not 2000 exactly, probably 2002 to 2004, roughly. Maybe 5, maybe 2001, around that time. Like people, like kids in that group who are like their 18s, close, just hitting 20, prefer to talk over the phone and through texts over in person compared to, like, it's such a high percent compared to people who don't. I'm in the percentage of people who don't. I absolutely hate being on a phone call. I just do not enjoy it. Like, I enjoy talking to my friends. It's convenient for me, especially like when I, you know, friends who do not live in PA. I got friends who live in New York. It's convenient for me that I can just talk to them. Wait, hold on, am I gonna go backwards? Right, I'm gonna go back this way. What the hell's up? No, wait, yeah, no, I wanna go this way. Yeah, but I am in that percentage of just... There we go, our dedicated kick butt. Let me go. Oh, I guess I don't get to punch the corpse. But yeah, no, I like I said, I have to, in my daily life, this is something I do. I enjoy the just ability to talk to my friends whenever. It's very nice, it's convenient, I enjoy it in that aspect. Do I enjoy the fact that I have to do it to talk to them? Hell no. I'd rather just go meet up with my friends, talk to them in person. Well, that's not to say, like, I don't have a little social anxiety when it comes to, like, talking to adults, but I'm getting over that, you know, as I'm getting older. Yo, buddy boy. Prepare to get absolutely demolished. So I just forget whipping my hair back and forth. I whip this worm back and forth. So funny. it was such a stupid joke. Alright, wait, hold on.
What were those things? They smelled awful.
Your mother called them scorn poles. Poison magic. She was the one who showed me how to disable them. What?
It's just funny to think of her teaching you something.
Yes.
Alright, yeah, I have to look to where I'm jumping. I'm assuming this is just going to take me back up. Or... yeah. Okay, so this was just a way back up. That was completely useful. Yeah. Social anxiety, yeah, stuff like that. It's getting over it. It's fun. Now I just have regular anxiety. Just, you know. Alright, in a way. This is definitely not everyone, but for me at least, I got used to it. And he yoink-a-doink. Thank you, sir. Come again. No, circle's my interact. I gotta remember that. What the hell?
Whoa.
Oh!
Sure is foggy here.
We get to meet my boy.
Another dwarf. Should we...
No. He is of no consequence.
Excuse me, but, how did you come by that, axe?
That is my concern alone.
And, while I won't dispute that, I know that blade. It was one of ours, but, we didn't make it for you.
Step aside.
I can't. See, the woman we made it for, I was, well, I am quite fond of her, and I would be somewhat displeased if it turns out that you did something to her.
Yo, this man putting up his dukes.
It was my mother's. She left its father before she died.
Face dead? I'm very, very sorry to hear that. She was a fierce warrior. And a good woman.
Try not to talk during cutscenes.
Okay. I will make improvements to the axe.
But nobody asked you to.
Well, it's true, but knowing your mother, she would have insisted I repair that act of vandalism perpetrated against her axe by my brother.
I knew it. You are Brock's brother. The other half of the brand's here.
The blue one is your brother.
The blue
Yes.
one.
Though my talents are vastly superior. No boast. I swear to Freya.
Do not undo his work. Improve upon it only.
Yeah, but can you put it down over there? That handle is...
No.
Filthy. Okay then. I will just Oh. Oh.
He's a little bit of a germaphobe.
Oh. Oh, is that dried blood? Oh.
So, what were you working on?
Oh, that. I call it the Sky Mover. Just up that mountain waits a treasure trove of rare resources. Once I mine it, I'll need a way to bring it all down.
And you know how to fix it?
Not even a little. Oh, I could use a distraction.
Oh, you call me big, burly, hunky, schmexy man, and that I am distracting? Wait, buy? Why would I want to buy it? Oh, wait, a resurrection stone. Yeah, no, that's actually really useful. It's, if I die, yeah, I get to come back. I'm trying to think of what upgrades I want to do. What do I want to do? We'll back out of this. Oh, wait, yeah, close. No, close. And then back. Can I do anything with the Leviathan axe? Not enough I need a frozen flame to upgrade the axe. Combo. Let's just check my armor. I can upgrade. Now, the South Shard from Sparsaflime. Okay. I think that's the dwarf land. It's like out of all the realms, it's the one I can't pronounce. Ignore the little black box. Anytime I get a PlayStation notification, that thing pops up. I finally just got on my screen visually the notification about that update I was dealing with earlier and the getting friend requests from people. Alright, I just, hold on, I missed a couple important text messages from my dad, so if I don't read them, I'm screwed. So I'm gonna look at these for a second and contemplate. I don't think I want to upgrade this. I don't know. Can I do anything? Talisman. Actually, this might be important. Okay, so no, I can't do that. What about this? Craft. Aha! This is actually what I want. No, that looks like shit. Yeah, it lowers my strength. Defense goes up. Wrist armor. Okay, defense by 4, but minus 9 for strength. Wrist armor.
And
Okay.
for you?
Now, if this
Something
was
else
like
for you,
editing, I'd edit my talking. I'd like edit this part out, or I'd skip ahead. But, It's gonna be like that first episode of Undertale with Jacksepticeye. I'm gonna go take a bathroom break and like never come back. It's just. Oh, I have to go take the, as my cousin would say, wicked piss. Weirdo. What about a piss could be wicked? unless it's from the Wicked Witch of the West, I can't think of anything. Normally I'd give the chat something to ponder, so let's think of something. I'm trying to look in my around my room for inspiration. Alright, how do you guys feel about Rick and Morty? You like the show? Do you not like the show? If you do, what's like a favorite episode, or like what do you have a favorite Rick moment? Do you even like Rick? Because I've met my one friend who likes Rick and Morty, but he does not like Rick at all. He just thinks Rick's an ass. And I mean, Rick is an ass, but I still like Rick. He's cool. So there's that. Yeah. I shall leave, you know, for people on YouTube, just put it in the, not the chat, the comments. Yeah. Anytime I say, like, leave something in the chat, I am talking to the current people who are watching the Twitch stream, like, live, while I'm playing, but that also means, like, if you guys are watching this on YouTube, like, later after the fact that I've streamed it, just go, whatever question I'm asking about, that you guys feel like you want to toss your opinion in, I'm not saying I'm going to get around to answering it, or looking at it, because I do, like, the only time I really go to YouTube and check my channel is to make sure everything went nice and creamy, dreamy with transferring the videos from Twitch to YouTube, because I had it mess up once. And that is why there is no Uncharted 1 Part 1. Because it didn't upload to YouTube, and it didn't save on Twitch either. Like, the video was there for a little bit. I had the ability to start editing it. But after I was done, it was completely gone. Like, it did not last as long as the others. Which was weird. I forgot to put, like, a setting on in Twitch. So, yeah. I contemplated going back and replaying the entire first chunk of the game that I missed, but I was like, it's not worth it. I might go back to play it one day. Like, I might start streaming, like, if I ever go back and just replay Uncharted 1 in my personal time. I might just stream the first chunk up until I ended the original first one and be like, hey, I'm just playing this game for like personal time, blah blah blah. I'm gonna stream it, because why not? And I'll, like, title it Uncharted Part 1, The Lost Video. Or something funny like that. But, yeah. Go. Spread your opinion on Rick and Morty, how you feel about it. And I haven't seen the comments on any video, so I don't know if they're civil, or try and be nice to each other, okay? Life's too short to be mean and hateful to each other. If there's things you don't like about life, just try and keep it to yourself, or talk in a mature and simple manner. If you guys get a little heated, to be honest, I kind of respect that a little bit. It's like, hey, it's like, if you get heated trying to defend something of yours, like, if someone's coming at you and, like, talking trash on something you love, then defend it with, like, by all means. I respect that. I respect getting a little angry sometimes. It happens. But I trust you guys to just, if someone's like, hey, I don't like Rick and Morty, and someone's like, hey, I like it, maybe you could try and convince them, like, hey, it's good, or, like, kind of how I was talking about Arcane, and talking to, my friend Liv about how, yeah, I think it's a really good show and she should go watch it. Like, try and convince someone who thinks it might not be good, but who hasn't watched it. I am of the opinion that if you haven't seen something, you really don't have the right to give your opinion on it as much. You could still be like, hey, like, if it's like a movie and you saw a trailer, you could be like, hey, I don't like movies like this. Like, if I saw a trailer for a rom-com, I'd be like, hey, I probably wouldn't like that. And just, if someone asks me if I've seen it, I could just be like, nah, I don't like it. I've never seen the movie, but I know I don't like rom-coms. Even though, to be honest, I probably would sit down and watch a romance comedy just because it's funny. I'm pretty sure 50 First Dates is considered a romance comedy with Adam Sandler. And I like that movie. So, yeah. Well, like, that's what I mean, like. If you've never seen a trailer at, like, the new Batman movie. I have. I think it looks cool as shit, and I think I will like it. I haven't seen anything but the trailers. That's it. I've been avoiding that shit like the plague. I get things spoiled for me so easily. I avoided it with Uncharted, luckily. I'm trying to think of a movie that I went into completely blind. I think that happened more when I was younger. Well, okay, one movie that I said I just absolutely didn't like, never saw a trailer for it, I just knew it existed, but I said I didn't like it, and absolutely hated it, was Avatar: The Last Airbender. Now, I said I didn't like it because I saw, like, a poster, and it looked like shit. And I'm a big fan of the animated series. Pretty sure it's still on Netflix. Might rewatch it again. So good. Oh, Mark Hamill. That man. I just got done watching He-Man Season 2. Him as Skeletor is... Mark Hamill as Skeletor is something that I never knew I needed in my life. But now that I have it... Classic Skeletor all the way, and, like, the ones that are, like... The meme one for the video clip of... You can't spell advertisement without semen between the tits. Like, that funny meme, and whoever does the voice, that's good. I enjoy it. But just Mark Hamill, there's something about it. Maybe it's my love of the Joker. But I don't know, it fits. But yeah, Mark Hamill as, Fire Lord, not Fire Lord. Marv. Exotic Butters here. Fire Lord Ozai's. Yeah, because his dad was Sozin, and it's Sozin's comment. And then his son is Zuko. Okay. Just making sure I got the right Fire Lord here. If anything, it would just be Sozin or... Until, like, my last rewatch of Avatar... Which was, like, barely even, like, maybe a year or two ago. I was watching Vox Machina with my parents, because they had seen it and they were showing me. And there was this one, like the head military dude. And I'm like, is that David Tennant? And they're like... And they had watched it only one other time. And they're really good at, like, picking out voices. And... Prime Video does this thing where if you pause it, it will show you who is, like, the actor or voice actor in the scene. And they paused it when he was there, and it's like David Tennant, and it's like he's this character. And they're like, and then they had to go back and listen to him talking, and it's like, oh yeah. Me, I instantaneously, like, just heard him popping through. David Tennant's cool. I like him. I haven't seen, like... What I've seen with David Tennant in it is Vox Machina, one of the later seasons of Ninja Turtles. I'm not talking I'm talking not Rise of the Ninja Turtles. That show is, oh my god, beyond terrible. But the one before it, and then Doctor Who. But yeah, no. I'm gonna let you guys, talk amongst yourselves. Vibe out to some music. Just stare at Atreus. But not in that ugly yellow thing. We're gonna stare at him with red. And, yeah. Let you guys, grab drinks, because It is 12 and I've just been kind of talking, so I think I'll only do an hour stream, which is fine. I didn't... My goal was 2, but a couple setbacks happened when it came, like, to just stuff, so. Life does pop in the way. I had to go get my school stuff ready for the morning, because I know when I'm done streaming, I'm just getting up, shutting stuff down, and throwing myself on my bed. Like, I'm not even emptying to get stuff ready. So, yep. You guys have fun. Don't kill each other. I'll be back in a little bit. Okay. You know what?
And we're back to you. What a surprise. Very well. To business. Well,
Yeah.
when you do need something, I'll be around.
Oh, wait, don't have it. Nope, I'm fine.
Focus up, boy.
Yeah, hold up, I need a... Okay, so L1, R1, and that's... that one, okay. And then L1, R2 is that one. Wait, hold on, it's got a special thing. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm trying to do axe attacks when I don't have my axe. Ugh.
Only one more.
Where is this from? Ugh. Ugh. Sorry about that. I have like a tickle in my throat, so. I normally won't pause to just take a drink. I will only do so if... Okay, where is this bumper? Oh, there he is. Jeez. Oi, oi.
That was good, right?
A decent start.
I didn't really make the boy do much of anything, if anything at all, during that, because, I forgot I have a
Can't
dedicated
tell.
boy button.
Are we getting closer to the mountain?
We are.
Oh, that's story. I want secrets. Because I... Let's get down to business to upgrade our shit. Did they give me shit when I asked for shit? I'm not even gonna lie, I took that joke directly from Jacksepticeye because it was funny. And I like Mulan. It's... You know, if we're excluding how Shiri, Black Panther's sister, and Leia are Disney princesses, Mulan is my favorite Disney princess. And I can admit that, because... And when I found out that the live action didn't have Mushu, I wasn't even gonna attempt to watch it. Okay, so P-E-B. That way? Are there multiple around? It probably shouldn't be too far. No, that's a regular dude. Alright, so there's the backwards B. No. You are a man-child. Not a man-child, but a man, comma, child. We have no time for sneezing. Okay, so don't go in there. It will burn me. So I just need that symbol. That or the 3E look-at thing. Okay, so there's gotta be a way to yoink this stuff because I'm not seeing the thing to, you know, like, purify with my axe. You know. The only thing I'm seeing to purify is the pots. Yeah, you get purified pots. You're unfit to be here. Alright, stuff like this, where technically it's a game thing, but the way you get it is through a story thing. I'm not gonna say shit about it. Kid, I give zero shits about you. And all I care about is not dying right now, actually. Jesus, I need a health stone. No, you're rich. Aha! Back to our full point. Ooh. You cut down the corpse. Oh my god, yes. Oh no, it's just that. Okay, I'm pretty sure you'd be able to... Okay, if I can get up there... That's where it would be. But I can't. Dude, this is gonna help me. I know I could come back to this area and that it's not one of the timed ones, or else... If it was a timed one, I'd be screwed. I know it wouldn't be all the way over here. I'm just like curious what's behind Sindri. Oh, that's rock. Oh, Kratos, don't ask like you couldn't Spartan kick a rock and it would just tremble before your mighty boot. Because it would. You're a badass. Wow. I'm going so crazy that I'm hearing Atreus speak when he's not even speaking.
Enemies ahead!
Okay, so a bit of an issue. I am like passing out mid-gameplay. I still am on the recovering end of like being sick. Like my nose is still a little stuffy and a small bit of a head cold. But yeah, and then like rearranging my room. It's been a bit stressful. Plus, I got some bad news on Saturday, Sunday, one of those days. But I got bad news over the weekend, so like it's Tuesday, technically Wednesday, and I'm still not okay. So mental health is important. So yeah, today's stream was only like half an hour of actual content. The rest was barely even that. Because they're just like... Well, hold on. Maybe I can kick the ass of this thing because I just, took a drink, so, you know, happy.
I think you got him.
Dope. Right, now I'll end the stream. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream here. I apologize to those that, like, watched it in YouTube. And were like, hey, like, what's this? And it's, like, only a couple minutes long, and it's a bunch of bullshit. Like, uh, I apologize to just everyone who watched the video, stream-wise at least, people who were watching YouTube. Just, you didn't miss much, story-wise. We met Sindri. So, it's whatever. But, my mental health is not at a stable point where I can stream. It's mental and physical. I did do a lot today, to be honest. Going out and being social with friends is a little draining when you don't do it consistently every day. I mean, yes, there's school, but that's school. I've been doing that for 12, at least, like, school years now, and, you eventually hit a point where that shit becomes easy. Because you do it every day. So, I'm not going to promise, but I'm going to say most likely I'll be fine tomorrow when I do a stream. If I'm doing gaming stream. I'm going to see if we can do the Unnamed Podcast. Yeah, I kind of forgot about that, but I designed a little logo for it. And I have it, like, taped against my tall desk. And I just look over and I'm like, hey, that's a thing I'm gonna do. And tomorrow's Wednesday, so I might, but it does depend on, like, the co-hosts. Me even getting that started is not even dependent on me anymore at this point. It is them. I mean, of course it's dependent on me because, I'm gonna do the stream and everything, but when it comes to, like, if everything's good on my end, which it normally is, it's up to 2 other humans. And, leaving stuff up to other people it can go good sometimes. But sometimes, if you want something done right, you gotta do it yourself. But this isn't really like that. It's not like they're doing the stream for me. It's working around 3 people's schedule instead of 1 is very difficult. Especially when that one person you're working around is yourself. It's like, it's practically not even working around. It's just, you kind of do whatever. Yeah. My thumb was also cramping up a lot. Like, in wood shop, I had hit it with a hammer really hard because I missed the nail. My hand-eye coordination sometimes get a little whack with my eye issue. So, there is that. I thought I'd be good to play video games. I've kind of tried to take it easy. I also got, like, a cut on my, I cut myself accidentally with a box cutter, also in woodshop. My right finger, pointer finger, and I think I hit possibly a nerve, because it's either that or it's just... It was definitely deeper than a paper cut, hell yeah. Because, paper cut bleeds, it's a little bit. But this thing, like, it bled so much that, like, I wrapped 2 band-aids around it just to, like, another one to secure the second one. But when I took it off, it had gone completely through the first band-aid and was already starting to, like, get soaked up by the second, and I'm like, shit. So, yeah, I had a lot of blood coming out of it. It didn't go all the way through the second one, luckily, and I replaced it once. Yep, and then, getting some water on it while doing the dishes. Water helps heal cuts and scrapes a little faster. It's kind of weird. It's like super healing when you get your cuts wet. Yep, but that should be fine. That I can power through. It's just I think I don't know what I did. I probably just like bruised the bone of my thumb. It reminds me, my dad was taken down our old playground in Crocs with a sledgehammer, and when you hit something full force and it breaks way easier than you were expecting, and your foot's underneath it because, well, you didn't think things through. And in his case, he definitely didn't think things through. Wearing Crocs while doing yard work like that, of all things. You could... Fine, you didn't wear your steel toes, but you should have at least worn your boots. Like, if I'm doing yard work, like, I instantaneously put on my boots no matter what I'm doing, even if I'm just, like, raking leaves. Ugh, not ready for summer. I have to start mowing the lawn again, and I hate doing that. I mean, I hate doing the dishes, but I hate mowing the lawn way more. I hate doing yard work. I love being outside. Just don't make me do any work. And that's not a lazy thing. That's my dad's the same way. He hates yard work. He would, if he could completely bypass doing yard work, he would. And I am right there with him. But yeah, so I'm stopping due to just me, just for right now, not being... I'm never truly 100%, and I don't think anyone is. But for right now, I'm not I'm not even 80%. I'm like your phone once it hits, like, that one battery level when instead of going down slow, like, when it's at, like, the higher percentages, it's just like, oh, your phone's at, like, 30%. And then, like, 2 seconds later, it is at 15%. 5%. Shutting down. And it's like, dude, you didn't even get to 1%. Keep me posted. You should change as accurately as the time. Like, do not skip a second. But yeah, no, that's kind of how I feel right now. I'm one of those lower numbers. I'm not 1. I'm more like a, like 8. So, an 8 out of a total of maybe 90% when it comes to the I'm alright, okay. I'm alright-o-meter. Yeah, there we go. Well, for as short as the stream was, hope you enjoyed the... No, not a screenshot. Enjoyed the conversations we had. Weren't very long. I don't think... just to kind of make up for this, I don't think I'll do an episode of Spider-Man, and if I do, I'll do either half an hour to an hour at the most. I won't do a normal 2-hour, and I'll do a 3-hour catch-up special with this. Just try and blast through a good chunk. One, because the game's long, like, really fucking long, like 20 hours, was it? I think for people who are just trying to get the story. And, sorry. Excuse me. Like, maybe close to 70 hours of just, like, pure gameplay if you're trying to get full. So, I'm going to stop the baby Mimi Dreamy streamer. I'm gonna get some rest. I'm gonna go to school, go through my day. Hopefully nothing goes wrong. Injury-wise, I will keep my injuries to a minimum, especially hand-related ones, so I can still do streaming at least. If I bust my leg, doesn't really matter. As long as I can get home, I'm happy. As long as I can be in my room. I don't want to have to go to the hospital and, like, chill overnight. Hell no. I haven't had to do that before, but I've had to be in a hospital for, like, waiting for hours because I wasn't the only person in the hospital. But, that's what's going on. So, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you did, great, you know. For those of you who are on YouTube, leave a comment, subscribe. I try and do, now that I'm back to my regular schedule, I try and do a stream pretty much every day. I will be finalizing my schedule very soon. I do not stream on Mondays. That's the big one. I do not do streams on Monday. And if I do, it is very rare, and I'd probably do it just to be like any sort of like special stream where I'm just gonna do like, hey, I got this like random thing, and it's not gonna be part of my regular streaming schedule where I like, let's just say I'm continuing to do these two series, but I wanted to do Little Nightmares, like the entirety of that again. Or let's just say like if this was in the past, or like if it was now and I was like doing a schedule now, I'd probably do Little Nightmares on a Monday. So videos that are not the usual, just we started a series, we're just gonna play through it like normal. Not even just a series, stuff like Minecraft where it's just random videos here and there, and they're all somehow connected, even though half the time I'm playing survival, half the time I'm playing creative, the other half or the other quarter I'm just in a random world that's not even my stream worlds. So that won't be on a Monday, but stuff that goes on a Monday, no, it's a bit special. It's a bit different, you know. The other days I'm gonna take a break. You know, Mondays is the beginning of the week. I'm thinking maybe Fridays. No, definitely not Fridays. I said Thursdays and Thursdays and Saturdays will go. Yeah, to be honest, having Saturdays just off would be better for, you know, scheduling, because, you know, most people do stuff. If you're going to do stuff over the weekend, you do it on a Saturday. Like, oh, we're going to Disney World. Packs up real late Friday and leaves very late on a Friday because, you know, by the time you get to Disney World, hell, it would take a couple days to get to Disney World by driving. Not it would, it does. That's how we got to Disney World. We drove. Stopped in Georgia. You know, got a hotel, motel, some sort of hotel, like OHTEL. But yep, there is a way for me to post my schedule on Twitch. Like, it's got a spot for it, so I will put it there. Keep you guys posted. You know, follow me if you're not. We have fun here. You know, we chill, we do good vibes. Anyways, hope you guys enjoy the stream, and I will catch you in the next one. Later.